So hello friends, welcome back to channel. In our previous video we are discussing about the creating a file system where we got introduced to primary and extended file system. Okay, so this is my machine, okay, which is having extended file system, and under that we are having logical file system. So as I want to show you, this is my hard disk, okay, and as a OS we can create only 4 partition into that, okay, and that too according to size. Okay, so we have created 2 partition, different size, and this much size is remaining. So I will create partition like this and remaining partition like this. Okay, we have created 4 partition. This is number 1, this is number 2, okay, this is number 3 partition we have created, and this one is number 4 partition. So these are the 4 partition we have created as a primary. Okay, so if primary is there and we are able to create 4 file system, why extended is required? Okay, we'll discuss. Let's assume this is my hard disk, okay, and we are discussing extended. Okay, extended. Okay, so why extended is there? And okay, first we'll say why extended is there. So if I am having a disk, okay, I have created 1 partition, primary, second also primary, third also primary, and fourth also primary. Okay, I have created 4 partition, primary partition. But what about this remaining space left here? I cannot use because I have created 4 partition and I can't create more partition into it. So that time extended came in a picture. So what we can do, we can from a disk we can create an extended partition, and this extended partition is representing to a OS. So whatever information is there, OS will come to extended partition. Under extended partition you can create multiple logical partitions, so you can consume the complete disk according to your use, so there will be less wastage. So why it came in a picture? So assume we are having a 100 GB or 10 GB disk, okay. Under that customer has requested I need 3 partition of 2 GB, okay. So 2 GB, 2 GB, 2 GB, 6 GB got consumed. So we'll design like this. So 10 GB is there. Under that 2 GB we have consumed here, 2 GB we have consumed here, 2 GB we have consumed here. Total 2 GB. Okay, 6 GB got consumed and 4 GB is still left. So to use this, if customer say I need 2 more partition of 2 GB, okay, 2 GB is there. We have consumed all the 4 primary partition. Space is there, but still I cannot use because the OS dependency is having limitation to create a only 4 partitions. So our space is getting waste. So to overcome this, we have used extended file system. So what we'll do, we'll create an extended file system of 10 GB. So I will do, this is my extended file system under a 10 GB of this, okay, and under this extended file system I will create my logical file system like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as per customer request and as per the size. Okay, we can create as small as possible and as large as possible according to disk size. So this is the story of primary and extended. If primary is there, why extended came in a picture, we came to know. Okay, if primary can create only 4 primary file system, so we'll create one extended file system. Under that extended we'll create logical partition to overcome the situation, like we can have more partition of a disk. Perfect. Now you will say, if extended is there, so why we are still using primary? What's the use of that primary file system? Okay, primary file system is required because to boot the system. This is the primary file system is required to boot the system. When your system boots up, always look for the primary file system which is having /boot process. Okay, /boot mount point. As you see on a system, Control L, df-h, there is a partition called /boot sda1. Okay, this is the primary file system. fdisk /dev, okay, -l /dev sda1. See, disk, size, bytes, IO, everything is there. So to boot a system, we still need a primary file system. So if you are having only one disk attached to your server, first we'll create a primary which will by default come when you boot, like install the OS, and remaining you can create an extended. Okay, and if you are attaching a second disk to a server, you can consume complete disk as a extended. Okay, so I will show you ls blk and fdisk -l /dev sdb. So as I was showing you, we have created primary file system, this one. Then under that primary we have created extended file system. Correct. But if you see starting point and ending point, it is completing the complete disk. Starting, ending block. You able to see? So under this extended, we have created logical partition. Okay, and if you see SDA, you will able to see both are Linux. There is no extended file system in SDA disk. See, you are getting boot star. So this is the boot device SDA1, and if you see LSBLK, it will show mounted as boot /SDA1. Okay. Why OS is creating only 4 primary partition? Why was the barrier, and why we are not able to create more than 4 partition in OS? We'll discuss those things. But for now, if you see, we can create a primary partition only 4. If you want to create more, what you can do, you can create a combination of sorry, you can create a combination of 3 primary, 1 extended, like 1 primary, 2 primary, 3 primary, and 1 as extended. Sorry, blur. 3 primary and fourth one is extended. Okay, under extended you can create logical partition. 1, this will change the color orange, and 2 and 3. So how many partition you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, under disk. But if you see from OS perspective, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Only 4 partition you have. This is the one combination you can choose. You can create only one primary and this 2, 3, 4 as extended. Under that you can create a logical. You can create 2 primary, okay, and rest 2 you can create extended. Under that you can create logical. Like our SDA disk is having 2 primary file system. If a space is there, I can use the third partition as extended, and under that we can create logical. Okay, so hope you got understanding of this, why primary and why we are able to create only 4 partition and why extended got introduced, and if extended is fulfilling everything, why we are having the primary file system still available. Okay, how logical partition work and how extended is monitored by the OS. So your OS only look for 4 file system, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, either 1 primary, 3 extended, 2 primary, 2 extended, 3 primary, 1 extended, or 4 primary, no extended. or if it is a secondary disk, you can create all four as the extended. Under that extended, you can create small chunks, you can divide it and create a logical file system. Hope this point got clear to you. We'll discuss further more on these things. See you in the next video. Till then, keep practicing. Goodbye.